Hello everybody. This is an astrological forecast for Virgo for October of 2013. And this also applies if you have a Virgo ascendant. Now Virgos, for the first couple of weeks of the month, you may not feel as though you've got as much energy as you'd like to have. And this is largely because we've got Mars in your 12th house. What this means is it's important for you to do some inner work, not just to look outside of you, but to look inside of you. What's important to you? What's going on with you? What's happening to you mentally? What's going on with you emotionally? Time to put energy into the inner parts of your life. If you will do that, then when Mars goes direct halfway through the month, then you'll be raring to go on all cylinders. Now, we've got this grand cross going on because on November the 1st, we're coming up to an exact square of this Pluto and Uranus energy. And for you, Pluto and Uranus very much affecting you in some of your relationships, but particularly to do with your financial situation, Virgos, your security, your finances. We've got, so there's a lot of this cardinal energy going on, which is about taking action and doing things. So what we have is the Sun here in Libra for you for the first 3 weeks of the month in your house of money, of finance. So Virgos, this is a great time for shining a light on your finances. On the 5th of the month, we've got a new moon in Libra, in your second house, and it's a powerful new moon because it's making very strong aspects to all these planets within this grand square in your chart. So what does it mean for you? Well, it's going to be an opportunity to reappraise your finances, to look at what's important to you, your priorities, new beginnings financially, looking at new ways that you can handle money, deal with money, because there's certainly been some upsets, some changes. Maybe you need to connect with some different people. Just make sure that you are not overdoing it, because whatever Jupiter connects with, and Jupiter is connecting both ways with your financial houses, because this second house is the house of finance, and so is the 8th house, relates to money as well. So with Jupiter making squares to these aspects, it means that you must be careful not to overdo it. So don't be overconfident about your finances. Don't be overconfident about taking on too much debt. Really make sure that you try as best you can to have as much balance as you can, but it could bring some nice new opportunities and new beginnings. But remember, you have to be out there for it to happen, Virgo. Many of you, a little bit more retiring, you don't like to be in the forefront of things like the Leos do for the most part. Virgo likes to work a little bit behind the scenes. So be ready though with this new moon to be a little bit more out there. Now we've got a lot going on in this 3rd house. So for you, great month for networking, for meeting up, socializing with people who live near you, who are around you. Good time for reading, writing, teaching, studying, learning something new. Doing a serious course of study as well would be well aspected because of Saturn in that 3rd house. Now, on the 8th of the month, we've got Venus moving into your 4th house of home. This is a lovely aspect for doing something nice in the home. Maybe bringing a new colour in, a new picture, a new painting, something that makes you feel good in your home area. It's also very good for anything connected with home and family and doing something nice with the people that you love. Could even be just having a meal, sharing a meal together. But this will be very well aspected with this Venus here in the 4th house. As I said, first 2 weeks, Mars in the 12th, so doing a lot of inner work. 15th of October, Mars comes into your sign, Virgo. If ever there was a time to get a lot done, and you like accomplishing a lot of things, you're going to be able to do it these last 2 weeks of this month. It's really going to give you like an adrenaline charge. It's very good for your physical health. It'll be good for exercising, and just for accomplishing all the things you want to do and get done. This is a lovely aspect to have. Now, on the 18th of October, we have a full moon and a lunar eclipse happening in your 8th house, opposite the new moon. We have the new moon, and then the full moon happens at the opposite end of the spectrum. So again, this is connected with anything to do with your finances, your money, your inner psyche. It's going to shine a light on it. So maybe you've been avoiding your psychic abilities. Maybe your astrological abilities, anything metaphysical. Maybe you've been avoiding tuning into it and really getting into it a little bit more. This full moon, lunar eclipse is going to light the stage for you. It's going to give you an opportunity really to work at this area, to really hone it up, to hone up your intuitive abilities, that sixth sense that you know. I mean, you are a healer, Virgo. Many of you love this healing profession. It's ruled by Virgo to a large extent. So really look at ways in which you can heal your finances. You can heal your relationships with people, your deep relationships. This will be your deep, intimate relationships. Things can come to light during this next 6-month period, because the lunar eclipse makes this axis on your finances your self-worth. Virgos, are you valuing your services, your products, whatever you do, well enough? Or are you just kind of doing things and feeling resentful and people aren't appreciating you well enough? Maybe you need to appreciate yourself and put that vibration out, and then people will give you that respect that you deserve. Now, on the 21st of the month, your ruler Mercury does go retrograde until the 10th of November. So this is a wonderful time for you, for some deep thinking, for stepping back a little, because there's so much going on for all of us globally and for you personally. And so it's a good time for some thinking, some reflecting on everything that's been going on. I see this Mercury retrograde, yes, it's your ruler, so remember to back up your hard drive before the 21st of the month, to get contracts signed, communications. Make sure you cover your back with any verbal communication. Make sure you cover it with something written, an email, to confirm what's been said, what's gone on, because there could well be misunderstandings with that Mercury retrograde. Nothing terrible, but there could be a misunderstanding there, and if you've got something in writing, you're well covered. So that's there until the 10th of November. We have the Sun also on the 23rd of the month going into your 3rd house. It's shining a light on networking. Maybe social networking, networking in person, but Virgos, you do particularly the last couple of weeks of the month need to get out there, out and about. The Mars energy is going to help you get out and about, and I do see you being able to meet a lot of interesting and exciting new people, and also ignite some new friendships as well during this time. So there you have it, my dear Virgos. Thank you for listening, for subscribing, for commenting, for getting in touch. I always love hearing from you. I wish you a great month. Bye for now.